Hey everyone, I'm Lindsay from Lindsay with Love, and I hope everyone is having an amazing Tuesday and another great start to another absolutely beautiful week. If you're new to my channel, I just want to say welcome. Only love lives here. At this channel, Lindsay with Love, we talk about all things energy healing, how to raise your vibration, using and harnessing your own energy to really elevate your frequency so that you can start to attract all the beautiful things that life has to offer, like health, wealth, passion, joy, and just an overall ease of life. So if it's your jam, like it's my jam, click the subscribe button below and never miss a single video that I upload every single Tuesday. This week, I want to share with you guys a story that happened to me a couple of months ago with regards to serious, severe back pain and how I used natural remedies and my own energy to heal myself in less than 24 hours. So it was a Thursday afternoon, and on Friday morning, my partner, my little doggy, and I were going to road trip it over from Las Vegas to the Grand Canyon, and I was so excited. I've always been kind of like obsessed a little bit with the 7 natural wonders of the world, and it was the first time that I was going to see the Grand Canyon, and I literally just could not wait. I couldn't wait to get out of the hustle and bustle and all of the kind of mumbo jumbo energy of Las Vegas and head over to nature where it was just going to be calm and serene, and I knew I was just going to see some really beautiful, majestic views and really just take it in and ground myself. So I was very much looking forward to it. If you can't tell, even in that story, I was very excited to go to the Grand Canyon. But that Thursday afternoon, something started to happen. I started experiencing back pain, and I was like, I kept shrugging it off, like no big deal, no big deal. I did my workout, I sat at my computer desk the whole day, did all of my work, created content, answered emails. And the whole day it was kind of bugging me, but I'm not one to take medications, and I really didn't think that it was gonna be anything worse than just kind of a nagging pain for a little bit. So I didn't really go into like a meditation or using anything extra other than just kind of shrugging it off in my mind. Bad idea. By like 6 o'clock in the evening, I was hunched over, I was like shuffling my feet, I could barely walk. And then panic started to set in, because how was I going to drive my partner and I to the Grand Canyon while he did his work in the morning? And once we got there, how was I gonna walk anywhere? Literally, I was freaking out. I started worrying, like, we're gonna have to cancel our trip. And then I remembered something. Lindsay, you're an energy healer. Hello. Isn't it funny sometimes how we forget our own skills and our own intuition? So I decided, enough. We're not thinking about any negative outcome. We're only focusing on a healthy, very vibrant and energetic version of you. And I kind of took it at the time as a test from the universe anyway, because I had just launched my beta program for my custom Raise Your Vibe healing program, and I was a little bit nervous about that launch. I was like, okay, I know I can do it, but what about strangers? I'd only really practiced on my friends and family at the time, and I was like really nervous to put myself out there to strangers, because what if I couldn't help them? So I figured, okay, universe, if this is a test and I'm trying to get over some fears and do some proving to myself, then I'll take it. And that's what I did. So immediately I grabbed my tool belt. My tool belt. And in my tool belt, I have a positive attitude, I have music, I have oils, I have crystals, I have a heating pad, I have gratitude, and I have really strong envisioning powers, right? And so what did I do? First, I put on 432 hertz frequency. I went on YouTube, I searched 432 hertz, I picked the first playlist, I wasn't really caring what it was, I just needed some 432 hertz, because I know 432 hertz governs my root chakra and it can help me heal. All right, great, so the music is playing, I've got my heating pad, it's warming up, I literally have it on the floor, right where I'm sitting is where I was lying down, because I plugged it in on the wall and I was lying down. And I grabbed my copaiba oil and my coconut oil, and I mixed some coconut oil, a couple of drops of copaiba, and I applied it to my lower back to help the muscles really just relax. From there, I lie down on the heating pad, and I just instantly went into envisioning. I should say, I also had a garnet crystal. So garnet is a really good stone for grounding meditations. And so I grabbed it and I put it kind of like as close to my root chakra as I could without it rolling off, because my garnet is kind of in the shape of a ball. So it kind of easily rolls off my body when I meditate with it. So anyway, I put it on my kind of pelvic region to hold it in place. And I really just went into envisioning. And I envisioned myself healthy. I envisioned myself driving. I could see myself driving, and my partner was on his calls next to me in the passenger seat, and I was happy, and I was kind of bouncing to the music, dancing in my seat. I envisioned myself walking up from the rim entrance and seeing the Grand Canyon for the first time and how truly spectacular it was going to be. I put the excitement in my heart. I literally found a way to put the excitement in my heart while I was doing this envisioning. And then I just started becoming very grateful. I'm so grateful for my health. I'm so grateful to have a pain-free body. I'm so grateful I can walk and move my body without even thinking about it. I'm so grateful. And I kept doing it and doing it. And I lied there until my mind was just tired at this point of willing it into existence. And then we went to bed. As you can probably imagine, my sleep wasn't so great. Every time I was ready to turn or move my position, I woke up in pain. But the pain was less than when I first went to sleep. So every time I woke up in pain, I went back to my envisioning. I could see myself walking all the trails. I could see us smiling at each other, taking all these photos. I saw my little dog having so much fun. She loves to be out in nature. She loves kind of walking and prancing like she's the queen of the Grand Canyon. And I saw all of these things, and then I would fall back asleep. And then I would wake up when I had to turn over again, and I would envision, and I would hold gratitude, and then I'd fall back asleep. And this happened all night long, basically. And when I woke up in the morning, although I was not 100% better, I stepped out of my bed. I always say thank you in the morning when I wake up. Thank you for another beautiful day, usually. I try to wake up with a smile on my face, unless it's too early and then I'm a little bit grumpy. But I woke up with a big smile on my face. I put my feet on the floor. I stood straight up, and it didn't feel bad. So I was already very happy, because the night before I was literally like hunched and shuffling to my bed with the help of my partner. And so I woke up, I stood up, and then I took my first step, and I thought, not so bad. And I would say by then I was probably around like 85 to 90% feeling normal. And so what did I do? You better believe the rest of the morning I listened to 432 hertz frequency, I diffused my copaiba, I put it on my back with the coconut oil as the carrier oil. I had my garnet sitting there right with me, and I just kept envisioning a really, really great feeling of being at the Grand Canyon and free and being able to move my body without any pain or any feelings of discomfort. And so if you are struggling with severe back pain, or you have any moment where you're like, oh my gosh, how am I going to get through this pain? I advise you to just try some of these techniques. Really just envision, feel how great it's going to feel. Hold gratitude for your healthy body. And then once you get on the other side of it, don't forget every single day to say thank you to your body. Thank you for my health. Thank you, body, for moving without me thinking about it. Thank you, organs, for keeping me alive and healthy without my brain thinking about it. And every time we give thanks for things like that, we receive more of them in return. So I hope this was really helpful for you. If you've experienced something like this and you've used any of these techniques, leave them in the comments. Let me know what worked, what didn't. Maybe I can give you some more ideas or help you improve in some way. And if you have a friend that suffers from back pain, or a family member, share this video with them. Let them know that there are natural ways that they can start really learning how to harness their own energy to heal themselves, and they can avoid all the prescription medications and all the other toxic things that we're being kind of fed to put in our bodies to heal, because we just need to harness our own energy, raise our vibration, and continue to live our best life. Comment, let me know where you're at in the world. If we haven't connected on social media, please connect with me. I'm on Instagram at Lindsay with Love. I'm on Facebook. I have my page, Lindsay with Love. And I also have a Facebook group, Energy Healing for Women. So once again, please like, comment, share, subscribe. It means the world to me, and it really helps me reach as many people as I can in my lifetime to help them heal. I'll see you guys all next week.